Hey guys, Mid and Matt Gaming here. Welcome to the video that's very different. This video is going to be just about what sort of happened at E3, what announcements we got, and quickly my thoughts on it. I don't have a lot of time to record here. This is some Nioh gameplay on the PS4, of course. Um, Basically, I'm going to go into more detail on my blog, which will be in the link below, guys. Okay, so check out the link below for more on E3. I'll go into it in a little bit more detail. So first up, Microsoft announced the Xbox One X, which is suitably named, I think, really well, reasonably priced. I think it's $500 or 450 sterling over here in the UK, whatever that's going to be in Ireland. I'm not actually sure euro wise, probably closer to 550 euros, I'd imagine. Anyway, the major games they announced with that, actually just before I want to get in, the Xbox One X blows the PS4 Pro and everything else in the console market out of the water at the moment, so we really got to hand it to them. The thing for me is there's not enough exclusives, there's not enough titles that I'd want to play. Forza 7, yes, 100%, love Forza, would play it. In terms of games already out, we have Halo and Gears of War, and that's really it at the moment. Those franchises I love, really do love. Sea of Thieves is their naval-based game. It looks okay. State of Decay 2 should be a good game, actually, seeing that is on the way. Minecraft in 4K, take it or leave it. I'm not a big fan of Minecraft. I know a lot of people love Minecraft, and I just never really seen the point in it, to be honest. Crackdown 3, was never a fan of Crackdown, so it was also announced. The release date for the Xbox One X is the 7th of November, which is really soon when you think about it. It's only 4 months away or something, so 4 or 5 months, and we've got the new console. They announced a lot of indie games as well, which also surprised me. You know, I thought that would have been Sony's thing. They showed Metro Exodus, which is the third installment in the post-apocalyptic Metro series. This one is apparently going to be open world, which really has me excited because I love Metro. Metro 2033 is a real cult game for me. It's got cult status. I love the game to bits. Last Light, not quite as good, but still really damn good. So safe to say I am hyped for Metro Exodus. On to Sony, and I'm sure you guys know that I play almost exclusively these days on the PS4. They were really disappointing, I thought. You know, they started off showing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy and Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. It's just DLC, guys, it's not full titles. We knew this was coming. So for them to start off with that really did surprise me. Days Gone looks great. Looks like a good zombie game. I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be a hit. God of War 4, as we all know, is going to... Where do I even start with God of War 4? I mean, I love the franchise. It's just bloody, gory, messy fun. I mean, who doesn't like beating the shit out of a god? It's just fucking awesome, guys. If you haven't got into God of War, just go out and get it now, please. Do yourself a favour. Spider-Man, they ended with Spider-Man, and I was never a big fan of Spider-Man games, but this one looks the real deal. It really does look the real deal, guys. It reminds me a little bit of how Batman went. You know, Batman superhero games weren't really doing much, and then obviously with Rocksteady's release, Batman just shot out. It was fantastic. It really was. Gran Turismo Sport, personally I'd go for Forza. There was no Death Stranding, but that's what we expected. You know, we were told before E3 that Hideo Kojima would not be showing anything off of his upcoming game. A big disappointment for me, guys, was The Last of Us 2 not making an appearance. You know, I don't know why personally. I think Sony might be saving that personally for the PlayStation experience later this year in December, where we'll possibly get some gameplay and maybe a release date, who knows. But that was the one I was really looking forward to, guys. It just didn't come. Detroit Become Human, the latest game from Quantic Dreams, looks really good. That's the guys that made Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. It looks awesome. VR, they showed 5 or 6 VR games during their conference, and really only 1 or 2 caught my attention and looked worthy of buying. The Inpatient looks good. It looks like the sort of game that I would play. Made by the guys that made Until Dawn, Supermassive Games. It does look pretty good. And the other one was that shooter, Bravo Team. I think it was called Bravo Team. Let me just double check. There was a Final Fantasy fishing game. Yeah. Why? I mean, if anything's going to make VR seem gimmicky and out of place, it's a Final Fantasy fishing game. Just don't fucking show that shit at E3. It's not important. Bravo Team, I mean, it didn't look as though it played very well from what we've seen, but you never know. Shadow of the Colossus 2 made a real surprise appearance. It's coming remastered, guys, and that's a real surprise. I like that. Moving on, Nintendo. I'm moving on quickly before I run out of time in this video, folks. Super Mario Odyssey looks damn good. Mario turning into dinosaurs and all that shit. Awesome. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. An untitled Pokemon RPG. We've no idea what that's going to be, but it's Nintendo, so it'll probably be cool. Zelda's getting DLC, of course. Nintendo's on the DLC bandwagon now. Zelda, fantastic game. It's got Game of the Year written all over it, actually. The big thing they announced, in my opinion, and probably 99% of everyone's E3 opinion, is Metroid Prime 4. It only lasted 20 or 30 seconds, and it was just showed us Metroid Prime 4. Looks fucking cool. Just because it's a Metroid Prime title. I loved Metroid Prime, the old GameCube days. Once it went first person, it became something else entirely. Also, a Kirby game, which looks pretty cool as well, has been announced. On to some of the developers. Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed again, Far Cry 5. We've seen some gameplay, and to me, Far Cry 5, yeah, I love the setting in America and the whole cult thing that's going on. However, the gameplay looks identical. They're starting to milk that franchise. They're going to kill it. Beyond Good and Evil 2 got a showing, which really shocked everyone. I never played the first game, guys, but I am actually going to go back and play it now. I know it got great reviews back in 2003. The Crew 2, which could be good. I mean, it looks good in the trailer, but being Ubisoft, you know, we don't know if that's what the game's actually going to look like. It's probably not going to look anything like that. We never know. South Park, The Fractured Butthole. It's coming later this year. They showed off some more gameplay for that. It's going to be good, guys. Just wait for that one. It is going to be good. There's also a South Park mobile game. I don't know why. And Steep, for some strange reason, is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Now, Steep's not a game that's done very well at all, actually, so I don't really know why. I actually missed EA's conference, so I did, but I will be going to look at it, especially this game Anthem by BioWare. I really do need to check that out. Star Wars Battlefront 2, I am hyped for. I've started playing Battlefront again. Battlefront 2 looks like there's a story mode and everything. It looks so much better. No season pass, for example. It can't get much better than that, guys. That's a really good job by EA, I have to say. FIFA 18, it's just FIFA again. It's coming to the Switch also. So they announced their sports games: Madden NFL, NBA, Need for Speed Payback. I did see a little bit of that somewhere, now I'm not sure where, but that looks really good. So it does. And A Way Out. There's a game coming called A Way Out. It's like Prison Break or something. Just looking at my phone actually to check this. It's a split-screen 2-player co-op game, and that's the only way it can be played, either online or in the same room, 2 players, split screen. So that's pretty cool. The other one, actually, the first conference I watched. Sorry for all that annoying item screen shit in the background. That annoys me about that game. Is Bethesda. That's the first one I watched, guys. It annoyed me so fucking much, but I also did love certain things. I'll start. Quake Champions is coming, I think, in August for all of you pro Quake players out there. That's all of you PC guys that play professionally Quake. Wolfenstein 2, which looks hilarious as always. It looks really good, guys. Wolfenstein's a great franchise. They surprised me with the Evil Within 2, and as someone who loves horror games, that to me is just excellent. That's really, really, really something that I hoped that we'd get. And what really surprised me is October 13th is the release date this year. So 3 years on exactly from the first game, we're getting the sequel. Doom is coming in VR, or VFR, which I think is virtual fucking reality. I don't know how that's really going to play in VR. I guess we just have to wait and see, guys, but it looked okay from what I've seen. I'm looking forward to that. Fallout 4 VR. Fallout's never really grabbed me as much as Elder Scrolls has. But it's interesting what they're doing there in VR. Fallout 4 in VR could really work. Skyrim is coming to the Nintendo Switch, which I think I did mention. And there's also the Creation Club. Now, the Creation Club is like a system that you can fucking download mods and games and weapons and such, which is really, really strange, I think. I mean, are they going to start charging for that? They probably are. I really hope not. This video is just about to run on a little bit, guys, so just be prepared for that. I'm not quite sure what to think of their mods. What way are they going to go? You know, it's going to be third party. There's going to be third party modding, okay, guys? And they're going to be doing it themselves, of course. Bethesda will do it themselves. This video is